Hey, good morning. Say, I just wanted to run through something that's been on my mind the last several days, and that is the topic of change. Now, one of the things that I'm doing this morning, I'm actually at a little park. I'm actually enjoying this moment in the sunshine, had a good rain again, just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning. And as I'm sitting here thinking about things, one key topic is on my mind. It's a topic of change. And in the aspect of change, we have to learn how to ask ourselves specific questions. Ask ourselves things that are going to motivate, inspire us to do things differently. Because that's what change is. It's doing something that I've always done and then begin to do it differently. Now, I'm thinking about continuous root zone monitoring. And one of the things that I had to do for myself when I went from seasonal probes to continuous monitoring systems, I had to change a lot of what I thought was very important. I had to change a lot of what I thought was very important. It's not what was true. It's not what really was the most value. It's what I thought myself was the most value. Let me give you an example. Continuous root zone monitoring. We're not going to place the probe right in between two plants every year. Why? Because it's permanent. We're going to plant over the top of it. And there's times that plant may be a little bit off to the side or right on top of it. There's going to be different things that happen. But here's what I've learned. It doesn't really matter. You see, I never tested that before. I only thought that it mattered. I only thought that it was important. And now that I've seen multiple years worth of data planting over the top, guess what? The greatest thing for me to do was to give up my old thinking, give up the old way of Kylan's rightness. I had to give up what I thought was right so that I could go up with another opportunity, go up with something of greater value. I had to give up a lot of that thinking so I could go up with more value. Guys, this is a big part of improving agriculture production. When we do something really well one year, we should ask ourselves, what did we do really well? What can we do better? What can I give up to go up again? You know, there's a saying out there that we only get 40 chances to grow a crop. Well, guess what? You're going to have to know what you want to give up and what you're going to move to. One of the things we talked about on our Monday Mind Shift this morning was how to change by asking ourselves questions. One of the questions my wife asked is, what is true? What is true? One of the questions that I ask is, how? How can I move from here to here? How can I learn to use cover crops? How can I learn to use less inputs? How can I, boom. And once you ask the question, how can I, you eliminate any barriers. If you just ask yourself, can I do this? It's going to be yes or no, and you leave yourself subjective to either one of those answers. When I say, how can I do this? The answer is already yes, I can. How? How can I do this? And I move myself to a different direction. It doesn't matter if you're in sales, if you're a farmer. It doesn't matter if you're a laborer. It doesn't matter if you're a truck driver. I don't care what you do in life. Ask yourself, how can I do this in a different way to go to a different level? If a farmer's growing 280 bushel corn, the question, how can I go to 300 and start taking the action steps to get there. Start making the moves to get there. No matter where you are in life, ask yourselves the questions that drives you to change, that motivates you to change, that requires your actions to change. No matter what it is you're doing for yourself, learn how to change. Continuous root zone monitoring is a change, but it's a change that'll take you from here to here. Some of the things you have to give up to go up. That's what you're thinking about. What can I give up to go up and make this amazing? Absolutely amazing. And then guess what? Do it again. And do it again. And do it again. That's personal improvement. All right. God bless. Make it awesome.